Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Before God, we are all equally wise and equally foolish. The gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for absorbing positive knowledge. Whoever undertakes to set himself up as a judge of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. It is a miracle that curiosity survives formal education. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. Reading, after a certain age, diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. Anyone who doesn't take truth seriously in small matters cannot be trusted in large ones either. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. Science is a wonderful thing if one does not have to earn one's living at it. We shall require a substantially new manner of thinking if mankind is to survive. I am not only a pacifist but a militant pacifist. I am willing to fight for peace. Nothing will end war unless the people themselves refuse to go to war. I want to know all God's thoughts. All the rest are just details. The only real valuable thing is intuition. People love chopping wood. In this activity one immediately sees results. I am a deeply religious non-believer. This is a somewhat new kind of religion. The release of atomic energy has not created a new problem. It has merely made more urgent the necessity of solving an existing one. It is strange to be known so universally and yet to be so lonely. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. Let every man be respected as an individual and no man idolized. All religions, arts and sciences are branches of the same tree. He who joyfully marches to music in rank and file has already earned my contempt. He has been given a large brain by mistake, since for him the spinal cord would suffice. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. Mozart's music is so pure and beautiful that I see it as a reflection of the inner beauty of the universe. It gives me great pleasure indeed to see the stubbornness of an incorrigible nonconformist warmly acclaimed. Knowledge of what is does not open the door directly to what should be. Nothing is more destructive of respect for the government and the law of the land than passing laws which cannot be enforced. It is my conviction that killing under the cloak of war is nothing but an act of murder. Confusion of goals and perfection of means seems, in my opinion, to characterize our age. My religion consists of a humble admiration of the illimitable superior spirit who reveals himself in the slight details we are able to perceive with our frail and feeble mind. I do not believe in immortality of the individual, and I consider ethics to be an exclusively human concern with no superhuman authority behind it. The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead. Heroism on command, senseless violence, and all the loathsome nonsense that goes by the name of patriotism, how passionately I hate them. As far as the laws of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain, and as far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to be the first to know about new material.